Many people believe that once they apply for a U.S. visa or green card, the process is mostly out of their hands. While it is true that immigration decisions are made by the government, there are still many small choices applicants make that can strongly affect their case without them realizing it. One of the most overlooked issues in U.S. immigration is inconsistency. Applicants often submit information that is technically correct, but not consistent across forms, documents, and past records. Even small differences in dates, job titles, or travel history can create confusion during review. Immigration officers are trained to notice patterns, and inconsistencies often lead to additional checks and delays. Another common issue is overconfidence. Some applicants believe that strong education, good finances, or past approvals guarantee future success. In reality, every application is reviewed independently. A visa approved years ago does not protect an applicant from refusal today. Immigration rules, priorities, and scrutiny levels change over time. Many green card applicants underestimate the importance of timing. Filing too early without meeting requirements or filing too late and losing eligibility can both create problems. Timing affects priority dates, status validity, and even future options. Understanding when to apply is just as important as knowing how to apply. Communication is another silent factor. Applicants often ignore official notices or delay responses because they feel overwhelmed or confused. Immigration systems run on strict deadlines. A late response, even by a few days, can cause unnecessary complications or denials. Work visa applicants face additional risks when they rely completely on employers. While sponsorship is required, applicants should still understand their own case. Changes in company structure, financial issues, or compliance problems can affect a case without warning. Awareness helps applicants prepare backup plans instead of reacting too late. Family-based applicants sometimes assume that relationships alone are enough. While relationships are the foundation, documentation and proof remain critical. Missing evidence or unclear records can slow down even genuine cases. Another mistake is chasing speed instead of stability. Some applicants withdraw cases, reapply, or change categories just because someone else received faster approval. These moves often reset timelines and increase uncertainty rather than improving outcomes. The truth is that U.S. immigration rewards preparation, accuracy, and patience far more than urgency. Applicants who stay organized, informed, and realistic tend to avoid the most damaging mistakes. Immigration is not a test of intelligence or effort. It is a process of compliance. Understanding this mindset helps applicants stay calm and focused, even during long periods of waiting. This channel exists to explain these realities clearly so viewers can make better decisions. Immigration success is not about shortcuts, it is about understanding how the system actually works. As time goes on, many applicants begin to feel invisible within the system. Days turn into weeks, and weeks into months, with no updates and no explanations. This feeling of being forgotten is common, but it does not reflect reality. Most cases are moving slowly through internal stages that are not shown to the public. One of the biggest misunderstandings is believing that frequent action leads to faster results. Repeated inquiries, unnecessary filings, or sudden strategy changes often add confusion rather than clarity. Immigration systems are structured around procedure, not urgency. Acting without purpose can slow things down. Another issue many applicants face is pressure from others. Friends, relatives, and online communities often push opinions based on their own experiences. While well-intended, this advice may not fit your situation. Every case follows its own path, shaped by category, timing, and personal history. The waiting period also tests emotional strength. Uncertainty affects focus, confidence, and long-term planning. Some applicants stop making decisions altogether, waiting for approval before moving forward in life. This can lead to missed opportunities that have nothing to do with immigration. Understanding what you can control helps restore balance. You cannot control processing speed, but you can control accuracy, compliance, and preparation. Keeping documents updated, monitoring official communication, and understanding next steps reduces stress when movement occurs. Another hidden factor is internal prioritization. Immigration authorities regularly shift focus based on policy goals and workload demands. When this happens, some categories slow down while others move faster. These shifts are not personal and often temporary. Many applicants fear denial without understanding that not all denials are permanent. Some are based on missing information or technical issues. Responding correctly and calmly matters more than reacting emotionally. It is also important to understand that immigration does not define your value or future. While outcomes matter, identity and self-worth should not be tied to case status. Maintaining this perspective helps applicants stay steady during long waits. The strongest applicants are not those who rush or panic, but those who adapt. They continue building skills, planning flexibly, and preparing for different outcomes. This approach creates resilience. Approvals often arrive when applicants least expect them. There is rarely a clear signal beforehand. Staying prepared ensures that when the moment comes, nothing is missed. Immigration is a long journey, not a single event. Each phase builds on the previous one. Protecting your record, staying compliant, and making informed choices along the way increase long-term success. This channel exists to provide clarity during uncertainty. If you are still waiting, remember that silence is part of the process, patience is not weakness, and preparation is power. Stay informed, stay balanced, and stay ready. Your journey continues, even when the system feels slow. As the journey continues, many applicants begin to notice how immigration timelines affect their long-term plans. Career decisions, education choices, and even family matters often get paused. This pause creates a sense of life being on hold, which is one of the hardest psychological challenges of immigration. A major reality is that immigration systems are not designed around individual life timelines. They are designed around regulations, staffing limits, and national priorities. Expecting the system to move according to personal urgency often leads to frustration. Another overlooked aspect is how misinformation spreads. One viral post or comment can create panic among thousands of applicants. People start comparing timelines without understanding category differences, filing dates, or background factors. This comparison culture increases anxiety and lowers confidence. Some applicants make rushed decisions after seeing others receive approvals. They change lawyers, withdraw applications, or file new ones without fully understanding the consequences. Immigration is not a race. Acting out of fear often creates complications that did not exist before. Financial pressure also builds during long waits. Legal fees, document renewals, and living expenses add up. Planning finances with flexibility is essential. Applicants who prepare for extended timelines experience less stress and more control. Another truth is that silence does not mean inactivity. Behind the scenes, files are reviewed, verified, and queued. Many steps are invisible to applicants. A case may remain unchanged online while internal progress continues. It is also important to understand that delays do not always affect outcomes. A delayed approval carries the same legal value as a fast one. Speed does not equal strength, and waiting does not equal weakness. Applicants who stay organized gain an advantage. Keeping copies, tracking dates, and understanding expiration timelines prevents last-minute panic. When action is required, readiness makes the difference. Immigration journeys also teach patience and adaptability. These qualities extend beyond paperwork and help in life overall. Those who learn to navigate uncertainty often become stronger decision makers. Another key point is mindset. Viewing immigration as one part of life rather than the center of life helps maintain balance. Continuing personal growth during the wait leads to better outcomes regardless of the final decision. Policy changes will continue, but not all changes apply to everyone. Learning how to filter information is a critical skill. Focus on what directly affects your category instead of reacting to every headline. Eventually, every case reaches a conclusion. The journey may be longer than expected, but preparation and clarity increase the chances of a smooth result. Those who stay calm, informed, and flexible handle outcomes better. Immigration is not just about crossing borders, it is about managing uncertainty with discipline and awareness. Those who understand this reality are better equipped for the road ahead. If you are still waiting, remember that progress is not always visible, patience is a strategy, and preparation is your strongest tool. Many people also misunderstand how much control they actually have over their immigration process. A common belief is that if you hire an agent, consultant, or lawyer, everything will automatically move faster. The reality is that no representative can override U.S. immigration timelines. While professional guidance can help you avoid mistakes, it cannot eliminate waiting periods, background checks, or government backlogs. Another major reality applicants face is emotional burnout. Long processing times, repeated document requests, and uncertainty can lead to stress, anxiety, and frustration. This emotional pressure is rarely discussed but is very real. Many applicants put their lives on hold, delaying careers, education, or family plans while waiting for immigration decisions. Understanding this reality early helps people mentally prepare and make better life choices during the waiting period. Social media also plays a powerful role in shaping unrealistic expectations. People often see success stories posted online without context. What is not shown are the years of waiting, rejected applications, or financial struggles behind those success stories. Comparing your journey to someone else's timeline can create unnecessary disappointment. Every immigration case is unique, and outcomes depend on many factors beyond public visibility. Financial expectations are another area where many applicants are unprepared. Immigration is expensive, not only in application fees but also in supporting documents, translations, medical exams, travel costs, and sometimes legal assistance. On top of that, delays can increase costs unexpectedly. Applicants who budget only for the basic fee often struggle later in the process. Planning financially for delays is part of understanding immigration reality. Many applicants believe that once they enter the United States, their problems are over. In reality, immigration compliance continues even after arrival. Visa holders must follow strict rules related to employment, study, address updates, and travel. Violations, even unintentional ones, can negatively affect future applications. Maintaining legal status requires constant awareness and responsibility. Another harsh reality is that policy changes can happen suddenly. Immigration rules may shift due to political decisions, court rulings, or administrative priorities. Applications that were once straightforward can become complicated overnight. This is why relying on outdated information or assumptions is risky. Staying informed through official sources is critical at every stage. Some applicants also expect quick permanent residency after temporary visas. In reality, many temporary visas do not directly lead to green cards. Transitioning from a temporary status to permanent residency often requires meeting new criteria, finding employer sponsorship, or waiting for visa availability. Understanding these limitations early can help applicants choose better pathways. The truth is that U.S. immigration is not designed for speed or convenience. It is designed for control, verification, and national policy enforcement. Accepting this reality helps applicants manage expectations and reduce frustration. The process rewards patience, accuracy, and long-term planning rather than shortcuts. For those still considering applying, the best approach is preparation, not pressure. Study the process carefully, understand timelines, and plan your life around realistic outcomes rather than best-case scenarios. Immigration is a journey, not a quick transaction. In the end, success in U.S. immigration is not just about approval, it is about endurance, compliance, and informed decision-making. Those who understand the reality early are better equipped to navigate challenges and avoid disappointment. This is why understanding expectations versus reality is so important. When applicants adjust their mindset, they gain control over what they can manage, preparation, patience, and planning, while accepting what they cannot control.